What's up guys, welcome to another episode. This one's going to be epic.
Today we're going drone fishing.
And there's going to be one of two outcomes. The first one, we catch a fish.
And it's going to be a big dog.
And the second one, and this is the one we don't want, we lose the drone.
Yep.
So obviously we're hoping not to lose the drone, but there are 3 independent lines and there is a risk that one of those lines could get caught up in the propellers and we could lose the drone. But hopefully, as the butler said, we're going to catch a big dog fish.
Yep.
We're all set up, we've already had a tangle, but we're untangled now. There's 3 separate lines, we've got a bit of wind as well, so there is a chance we're going to get another tangle. We've got one that attaches to the drone, we've got a second line that attaches to the fishing rod, and the third one has the bait on it.
So with drone fishing, you have a few limitations.
Yeah, so we obviously have the flight time of the drone, which is about 20 minutes. So what we're going to do, we're going to fly the bait out to sea and drop it into the ocean, so it saves us casting out. So that's what the drone fishing is.
Yeah.
We only have a small line, so in theory you could take the drone a couple of kilometres out to sea, but we're limited by the size of the reel. So we're not going to do that today because this is our first time, but what we're going to do is just practice today, flying the drone out, dropping the bait off, and then it's just cast out the back of the waves. So as the butler said, there's only going to be one outcome to this video. Either we're going to catch a fish, and if we don't catch a fish today, we're going to keep coming back until we do, or
we're going to lose the drone.
And we really hope that isn't the case. So let's go, let's give it a go. Here we go, wish us luck guys. We're all set. We've got a hole pilchard on a gang hook, and the target species today is Taylor, but we'll actually settle for anything. Let's go. So that's the first run complete. It was actually really easy. I didn't think I had anything. I thought I might be hooked up on some weed, but brought it in, we've lost the bait. So let's go for run number 2.
Get amongst it! Here we go. Yeah! And he's about to take off. The wild lip. Oh!
So that's our first disaster. You might have seen that, it just crashed into the fishing rod. So I just got to try and get all this sand off really, but I think we should be good. We just took the Phantom for a test flight. It seems alright, so that's the first lesson learned. Don't have it too close to the fishing rod because there is a payload underneath it, and what happens is when it starts to pendulum, it's quite hard to control, and I couldn't control it, and then it hit the fishing rod. So that's the first lesson learned. Keep it well away from your fishing rod. Right, take 3. is one of the issues with drone fishing, getting tangled up in the line. So I think we've escaped a couple of times today, so I think we'll call it a day. What do you reckon to drone fishing?
Well, it's really cool, it's epic, but you get tangled up.
It's high risk, but I reckon it's high reward because you can get so far out. I didn't actually look how far we went, I was too sort of worried about doing it, but I'd say we probably went out at least 200 or 300 metres. So, but it's definitely high risk. So the main issue is when you first take off, it's when you first get the weight off the ground, it starts to pendulum. And once you've got it off the ground, it's actually okay, but the drone is all over the show at that point, and that's when it's risky. Yeah. The problem you've got at that time as well is you've also got the fishing line, and that's what happened on the last one. We're all tangled up around the fishing line.
And that is going to take forever. When we get home, you're going to be swearing like anything. Session number 2, let's see if we can get the big dog.
Bit of an update, we're now off the beach. We got asked if we could help in the recovery, so we helped recover a couple that were pretty bogged. And because we packed all our gear away, we couldn't be bothered, could we, to go and set it all back up again. Plus there's so much weed in the water today, but the drone flying went well, there was no wind.
Where have you gone? I'm missing you lately. You're sitting right there, but so far away. Where do we go? Nobody knows. We'll have to see how this story goes. 'Cause I've been looking for forgiveness. Try to be the best I can. I wanna wake you
Yeah. It's not the big dog, but it'll do for lunch. Now this might not have been the big dog that we were after, but it is the target species, so that's a nice tailor. So I've just cut his neck to bleed him. I'll definitely have him for lunch, but I think that is a successful mission. So what I do on the beach, just cut their neck, stand them vertically in the sand for a bit like that. Hopefully there's no crabs under there, and then that'll just help him bleed, and then I'll chuck him in the fridge. I just did an upgrade on the hat. It's pretty hot today, just my neck's burning a bit. Alright, I think we're pretty much looking good. Butler's going to be spewing because this is what, he wasn't here for the time that we caught the fish. He's going to be spewing. That. Oh, it's champion. Oh, it's good. Not too sandy either. That's a good thing. That cooking it whole is very little waste. Alright, so we're just leaving the beach. It's just got too windy. How do I feel about drone fishing? I do like drone fishing actually. When we first sort of started it, I thought it was pretty high risk in terms of getting caught up with the line, as I said earlier on in the video. But what we've actually done quite a few sessions, sort of attempts at it, me and the butler, but we haven't filmed it obviously, so we weren't very successful with it. This is the first time today that I've actually caught anything doing the drone fishing, so we've sort of refined the process, I suppose, over those sessions, and I actually do like it now. I've got quite a bit of time for it now that we've sort of mastered it, I should say. So it's all about how you set up, and I've sort of trialed different setups over those sessions, and I think I've now got it nailed. And I did get a couple of tangles today, but not too bad. But I do think it's been successful in terms of what we set out to do. We wanted to catch the big dog. We didn't do that, but we did get the tailor, which was sort of really what we were after. Put it in the comments if you're interested in drone fishing. I could do another video just explaining the setup that I used, but it does seem to work now. It's just got just way too windy today. The way I'd sort of summarise drone fishing, it's sort of novelty type fishing, I think, more than because it is quite a bit of hassle. But look, the other thing is today I didn't have enough fishing line either. I would have liked more fishing line. I sort of ran out on the reel. I thought I had another spool of fishing line, and I actually didn't, so sort of limited to the distance that I could get. But with more fishing line, I think it could be pretty good, and I definitely will be doing drone fishing again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully you enjoyed the episode. It was good fun doing it. It's a shame that the butler wasn't here to see us actually catch a fish with the drone setup, but you will see it again. I am going to do it again, so you will see it again. And yeah, if you are interested in seeing another video just explaining the setup, I'm happy to do that, so just put it in the comments if you do, and if not, that's okay as well. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys in the next episode. So take it easy, butlers. Cheers.